To Seattle, let's move to college football. That is our power rankings for week number 8. And we are going to week number 9 in the college football. We kind of got a big weekend of games.
These are good games.
These are good games.
These are good games. Let me start out with Michael Myers-led Boise State in the backfield. They go to, I believe, 6-1. UNLV. Yeah. Kind of a shocker team. They're not ranked, but they've had some good wins on the season. They host a hot Boise State team. Who do you have in this Mountain West matchup?
Yeah. I like Boise State to continue to roll. I think Ashton Genty just keeps going. UNLV's defense, I know their offense is a powerhouse. Their defense isn't that great. Genty could run for 300 yards in this game because he'll probably be playing the entire game.
Yeah, I agree with you. I'm taking Boise State on the road. I think this is a great matchup to watch if you haven't tuned into much of the Mountain West. Obviously, Boise State had a great game against Oregon, even though they lost. It's going to be tough for UNLV, like you said, with that defense to stop, in my opinion, the Heisman winner. So, yeah, give me Boise State on the road. And probably a good game. Probably a good game.
I think it'll be a good game.
Yeah.
We got Syracuse going to Pitt. This game's actually today. This is tonight, Thursday night college. A little ranked action here. Syracuse goes to Pitt, little ACC matchup. 19th ranked Pitt. Undefeated right now.
Undefeated.
I think they continue that. I think they go 7-0. Syracuse is a good team. Obviously, Kyle McCord. Good quarterback, but I think Pitt is just their defense is playing well. Their offense is kind of high, like a sleeper offense. Just give me Pitt at home.
Yeah, I actually have a question mark in this game just because it's a big ACC matchup. Syracuse has had some good wins. I know they beat Georgia Tech and then some other teams. They're going on the road against Pitt. I like Kyle McCord to kind of have a big game in this one. They're going to need it. But I'm going to side with the home team. I like Pitt in this one slightly. I think this could be an overtime game or even like a field goal type of game.
Yeah.
But I like to see a good game in the ACC here, yeah. But give me Pitt at home. I'm just going to – if this was in Syracuse, I'd probably go with Syracuse. But just because it's in Pitt, I'll take the home team. Let's talk about my favorite team in the country, Notre Dame. I don't even know if they're ranked. I don't have it here on the screen, but they go to at number 24 Navy, the Naval Academy. I'll keep it short. Navy's winning this game by 30. Who do you got this one?
I'm taking Notre Dame. Just because you're not, and I've won every pick against you picking Notre Dame, so I'll continue that.
Northern Illinois. This team sucks. Team sucks.
Give me Notre Dame. Navy, good run, though. Undefeated. Navy's a ranked team, which is crazy for them. Unfortunately, that ends tonight.
It's crazy that Navy and Army are going to be undefeated by the last game of the year. It's crazy.
Then we have a big game. College game day in Indiana for the first time. The 13th ranked Hoosiers host the Washington Huskies. Just give me Kurt Cignetti and the boys at home against Washington. I'm just going to ride Indiana until they prove me wrong here.
Yeah, I'm with you. Captain Kurt knows what he's doing at the coaching spot. I've watched so many videos on his interviews. And just, I'm sorry, Washington. You guys are a good football team, but Indiana is going to take this. Is this a Big Ten matchup?
It is a new Big Ten matchup.
Yeah.
Because of Washington, yeah.
Nice little conference matchup, but give me Indiana at home to kind of, I think they might have a little statement game here again.
Okay. And then we have a big SEC matchup, kind of,
God,
I guess.
Lord have mercy.
21th ranked Missouri goes to Alabama. 15th ranked Alabama. Been a while since I've seen a 15 in front of their name. I'm going to pick Alabama, I guess. Like, they have to win this game. It's for their just the legacy of the school, I guess.
Yeah.
Alabama.
I mean, good Lord. Like, they have every way to lose this game, too. I'm going to go with Bama because, like we've talked about, for them to even sniff the playoff now, you got to win out. It obviously starts at home against Missouri. Good Lord, can Caitlin the Boring, can he muster up a coaching game for once in the last 4 weeks? I mean, my goodness. And then, obviously, I mean, for a while there, Milroe was the front runner really for the Heisman the first couple of weeks. Since then, he's kind of turned into like A.J. McCarron. I don't know what really happened, but he needs to have a big game here. Like he needs to have like a true top quarterback
Yeah,
performance.
I
So
agree.
moving on, we got Pig State. Sorry, excuse me. Watching too much MCAA. Penn State. Number 3, Penn State goes to, I believe, 6-1 Wisconsin or 5-2 Wisconsin. What are your thoughts on this one?
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know what to do here. I really want to pick against Penn State, but this is Wisconsin's game. This is the one they probably had circled
This is
since
Super
the
Bowl.
beginning of the season. This is what they are playing for this season. And Penn State hasn't looked like the third ranked team in the country. They're just beating everyone on their schedule, barely. I don't know. I'm gonna pick Penn State because it's the smart thing to do, just because I think they have the better personnel and the better quarterback. But I think this is a close one. I will not be surprised if Wisconsin wins this football game, but I'm gonna pick Penn State.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you that it probably is smart to pick Penn State here. That's why I'm not going to. I'm going to go with Wisconsin at home. Give me the Badgers.
I actually hope you win this pick.
In a Big Ten matchup. I just, like you said, what did Penn State beat USC by 3 points in an overtime battle? They haven't looked great. I just think, listen, Penn State's going to get exposed by Ohio State next Saturday. And I'm just going to jump to conclusion now. It might as well start now. Give me Wisconsin and probably a lower scoring-ish. Again, Penn State's quarterback hasn't looked great either all season. I wouldn't be surprised if Wisconsin creates a couple turnovers here. I think it'll be a close game, but I think Wisconsin in that environment just has a lot going for it. And like you said, it's a game they circled. It might be their national championship, and it might just be one. I mean, we've seen all season is upsets and crazy games. Yeah. Add this one to the list. Give me the Badgers, baby.
Okay, I like it. And then we have our matchup of the week. Number 8, LSU. Yes. The Tigers go to the Aggies. Texas A&M, 14th ranked Aggies. I like the Aggies at home in this one. I think LSU, like you say every week, LSU is still overrated. I don't love the pick, but I'm going to roll with the home team just because it's the home team. If this was in LSU, I'd probably be picking the Tigers. But give me the Aggies at home.
Yeah, I don't know why you don't love this pick. I freaking love this pick. Give me the Texas A&M Aggies over these bum LSU Tigers. At home, the 12th man. Are we kidding me? We're going to break this down and show you why the Texas A&M is going to win by 30. But give me the Aggies at home to beat the, again, kind of overrated LSU Tigers. It's a tough environment, Garrett. Last time they were in a tough environment, Garrett really didn't play that great. So I like to see that again at home for the Aggies. And then we got a big ACC matchup. SMU, number 22, on the road against, I think, 6-1 Duke, who, again, another team that's not ranked but has had some good wins at home. I want to know where you're going with this one first.
I'm picking SMU. Duke sucks. I haven't beat anyone.
All right, I'm on board with him. I was going to pick SMU regardless. So give me SMU on the road against Duke. It is, record-wise, I think it's like 2 of the top teams in the ACC, but ACC really hasn't been great this year. So give me SMU on the
Duke
road.
Stinks.
It's a basketball school. It's a basketball school.
They're getting ready for basketball season.
Yeah.
We have Cincinnati Bearcats going to your favorite team, the Colorado Buffaloes.
Let's go, Buffalo.
How are you feeling about this game?
I mean, everybody knows how I'm feeling about this game. The Bearcats are going in and smacking these guys around. Give me the Cincinnati Bearcats on the road against the Colorado Buffalo. I don't care. I don't care at all. The Cincinnati, they're going to win this game. They're going to win this game. Sure, Shador might throw for 7 touchdowns, but Cincinnati's going to score 8.
I'm gonna pick the Buffaloes. I think they've been playing the best they've played with Deion Sanders. Ever. I think they have a national championship. But that was ever 40 years ago. But yeah, give me the Buffaloes at home. That place is always rowdy. Prime time for Colorado. I believe this is a late game on the East Coast, 10 o'clock. But give me the Buffaloes at home. Give me the Heisman winner to have a touchdown and an interception.
I didn't know Genty played for Colorado, but that's our picks for the week. I'm down 4 to Jason. Again, I'm kind of, the gap is separating. I need to have a big
Well,
week.
you keep picking against Notre Dame, it's going to keep separating.
Navy, listen, it's an election year. Navy's winning this damn football game, okay?
Okay.
They got the country backing them up, okay?
Say less.
Those are our picks. I'm down 4. We're going to make that up this week. Don't you worry about it because all these teams that I picked are winning. Let's break down our matchup of the week.
Yeah,
SEC football.
SEC matchup, Texas A&M, kind of flying under the radar here. They're first place in the SEC, 4-0 in conference play, and they host the only other unbeaten team in the SEC, LSU, who's 3-0 in conference play. The Aggies lost the season opener to Notre Dame, but it quietly won 6 straight games. The Aggies defense has kind of been the story. They're only allowing 17.7 points per game. They've been outstanding on third down, only allowing 31% conversion rate on third down. LSU looking a little suspect, but they did have a statement win against Arkansas, who was just coming off a huge win over Tennessee the week before. Nussmeier hasn't, he's been putting up big numbers, but he hasn't been convincingly the guy at LSU. He hasn't looked super accurate over the past 2 weeks, but the ground game has been carrying them through. This matchup between LSU's offense and the Aggies defense is what I'm looking at, and I think will determine this game. If the Aggies can kind of shut down Nussmeier and that run game, I think the Aggies can do enough on offense to get it done.
Yeah, I agree with a lot of those points. The battle of the offenses in this one. Now, you talked about the Aggies defense, but I'll hit on the Aggies offense a little bit. Both 6-1 coming into the SEC. Number 1 and number 2. The Aggies at 1, LSU at 2 in the conference. You got to love that. Obviously, not what I expected coming into this week for the SEC. But regardless, this is a big matchup. This is the battle of the offenses, in my opinion. LSU coming into this one is the 5th best passing offense in the SEC, while the Aggies are the 2nd best run offense in the SEC this week. So it's kind of the battle of the offenses in different ways. Both are efficient on one side of the ball, but this game is going to come down to which side of the offense rises up, in my opinion. Is it going to be the LSU run game that has gotten better in the last couple of games, but overall as a season hasn't looked great? Or is it going to be the Aggies pass game? Like you said, they rely on that defense. They run the ball extremely well. One of the most efficient teams in the country on the ground. This game defensively will probably come down to whoever just eliminates the big play on offense. Both of these teams have, again, top offenses in the country. LSU's defense coming into Saturday night, they've given up 14 plays of 25-plus yards, while Texas A&M's defense has given up 13. So very similar in big play opportunity against these defenses. So in my opinion, it's just going to come down to which defense stops the big play when you're comparing both teams. Overall, who can flip the field, who can maybe cause more punts, maybe turn the ball over more, give these high-powered offenses statistically the more opportunities to win, I think is just going to take the cake in this game. And like I said, I think that's the Texas A&M Aggies. Go Aggies at home. That 12th man going to be ready.
Prime time.
Ready.
At night.
Ready.
At night.
Ready.